Welcome to 84 Lumber Arena for the back end of the Monday night doubleheader on Champ Sports Network, where the North Hills Indians, there's a theme here, Brian, the North Hills Indians are hosting the West Allegheny Indians. And both of these teams come in on the fringe. They are both in the playoffs at this point, but they're on the fringe. With North Hills comes in with a record of 8-8, 16 points, and West Allegheny comes in with a 5-9-1, 11 points. And both teams, like I said, are in at this point because they're in the AA. It's they take the top 5 teams from each conference, and right now North Hills and West Allegheny are 4 and 5 in the Western Conference. So
they've still got some work to do.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're in right now.
There's a couple guys you want to watch in this game. For North Hills, obviously Brett Berner, he's tied for the lead coming into tonight in scoring, with big difference from the single A game where they were in the upper 80s in scoring and points. Brett Berner is tied for the lead in AA with 48 points. He has 29 goals, 19 assists. And in 15th place in AA is, again, with North Hills, is Tyler Voles. He has 13 goals and 14 assists, 27 points. And those are the two guys, if you look at the stats, that you want to watch for North Hills. For West Allegheny, the leading scorer for West Allegheny is Ryan Rome. He has 18 points, 7 goals, 11 assists. And right behind him is Lorenzo Giacomino, is 11 points with 3 goals and 8 assists. So there you have it. And I don't know about you, Brian, but I look at these two teams and they're pretty evenly matched. But I see, if I'm going to make a prediction, I'm going to say North Hills wins tonight by the strength of their goal scoring.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the weakness on this West Allegheny team is between the pipes right now. And that seems odd to say for West Allegheny in the past years with all the good goaltending they've had. But I think right now that's their weakness.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, they're sort of have been in a rebuilding mode for the last couple of seasons, but they've got some young players that are coming along, and North Hills is just at the point where their star players are getting to the ends of their careers. They've lost, I believe Heisel graduated, so he was the big name that they've lost. They still have Berner, as you mentioned. So you're right, their scoring is a little bit more prominent than for West A, but still, North Hills 8-8 and West Allegheny 5-9-1. So, not really that far off. The last time these two teams played, North Hills defeated West Allegheny 3-0 November 6th at the Airport Ice Arena. North Hills, as you said, is in the playoffs. West Allegheny needs 2 more wins to guarantee a playoff spot. And the scenarios as they sit right now, West A is in the playoffs, but Erie Cathedral Prep to get in would need 2 wins or 2 losses by Moon or any combination of them winning or losing. So their magic number is 4.
Oh, to win the conference.
Exactly, is effectively for Cathedral Prep. And we know that Moon is trailing right now. And Shaler would need 3 wins and 3 losses by Hampton. So their magic number is 6 points to win their division.
With that being said, they have dropped the puck and we're underway. North Hills, Siebert at the point, puts it toward the net. It goes into the corner, and West Allegheny will skate it out. It's Young waving the stick high in the air, and actually it was a hand pass for North Hills. And this is one game you can't say Indians because you don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. The 2 warring tribes from the same nation.
And a lot of red here tonight. And I'm not talking about anything but the colors of this team.
Oh.
I'm going to go PC there.
And it's like watching candy canes.
You got the North Hills in their home Detroit Red Wings uniforms, and West Allegheny in their away, well, now it'd be the home Hurricane.
Yeah,
uniforms.
Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah. West Allegheny pulling it out of their own zone. There's a no trip called.
Oh,
Unbelievable
boy.
there. Yep. That was Rossi trying to come out of his zone for West Allegheny. Right out in front of the net. And Dominic for West Allegheny between the pipes whacks it away. West Allegheny now trying to get it out of their zone. Yeah, it's Minicky. Takes a big hit, and North Hills keeps it in. It's Voles with the puck. Goes cross ice to Burner. Burner, slap shot off the side of the cage. I think Dominic got a piece of that one. And North Allegheny will send it out of the zone. That's off of one of the North Hills Indians, Zach Rydell. And he'll go back after it behind his own net. Rydell behind the North Hills net. Goes cross ice. And number 12, Jesse Weideman, will send it down the length for an icing call against North Hills with 15-19 remaining here in a scoreless game in the first.
That was an absolutely huge hit. That was Burner for North Hills. He was flying. He just came in and tried to lay a lick on West A and just bounced off him. I mean, good Lord, he went flying backwards 3 feet.
West Allegheny trying to send it toward the net. That's cut off by North Hills. And Gaso will get it at center ice for North Hills and send it in behind the West Allegheny net. And here comes West Allegheny. 3-man rush up out of the zone. Headman pass here to Durkin. He sends it wide of the net. West Allegheny trying to center in front. But it's DeFrancisco. Josh intercepts the puck. And he will come out of the zone. It's Pellegrino behind the net. Being hounded there by the West Allegheny. Yeah, I see. I did it. The Indians, the West Allegheny. Back to Gaso, trying to set her in front. And the Indians of West Allegheny get it and will clear out the center ice. Pass Rapp. And Rapp gets it, and she turns with it and goes cross ice. Nice pass there to Pellegrino. And Wiedemann gets the puck, wrists it from right in the middle of the ice. He gets his own rebound, sends it wide. That was a good stop by Dominic. And that could be a penalty there. Nope, they're just going to say, oh, hand pass on Rome. I thought he clamped down on the puck and pushed it forward myself, but I'm up here and I'm not down there.
Yeah, I know. A lot of that stuff has been changed in the NHL. I'm not sure at this level. I know, like in the NHL, you're not allowed to put your hand on it at all. At least the rule says that, but they don't call it. You're supposed to punch it with a clenched fist.
Yeah.
But at this level, you're still allowed to grab it, and as long as you play it to yourself. But if you move it forward at all, it's supposed to be a penalty.
West Allegheny with the puck. They'll send it in behind the net. And it's North Hills picks it up, and Scott will send it up the center ice. Too far. West Allegheny has it. They put it down, and West Allegheny now 2-on-1 down low. Shoots it right in to Masoub, and he'll kick that into the corner. West Allegheny has the puck, though, on the half board, on the far side. Send it down into the corner. Back to get it. It's a Ryan Roll for West Allegheny. He can't control it. And the North Hills Indians will send it out. And Scott took the hit to get that one out of the zone. Here comes Burner. It's not Brett Burner. It's the other Burner. It's Matt Burner. And he has the puck taken off his stick, and here's Scott for North Hills, bringing it into the corner. Tried to set it in front. Nothing doing there. And Warwick can't get to the puck for North Hills. Siebert now sends it toward the net. Dominic makes the stop. The rebound comes out. And Scott puts it right back in toward Dominic, and he'll reach out and cover that one up. And we'll have, with the stoppage of play at 12:57 in a scoreless first period here between West Allegheny and North Hills. And face-off is won by West Allegheny. They try to headman pass to Young. It never gets there. Rapp has to go back for it for North Hills up along the boards. She avoids a check, but gets the puck to move ahead. Young takes it off of her and shovels it toward the net. Rapp goes along the boards, gets it out to the point no further, and the wrist shot off of Ross goes wide and comes all the way out of the zone. And West Allegheny will play it at center ice. And here they come 3-on-2 into the zone. Wrist shot. Masood makes the initial stop. The rebound pops up in the air. Masood reaches up in the butterfly with the trapper and hauls it in with 12:16 remaining in the first.
It's been a little more even from the start of this game than the last one we called. It was pretty much all Quaker Valley for the first 10 minutes of that game, but this one, up and down the ice, both teams getting chances.
Face off to the right side of Caden Masood. And West Allegheny will send it behind the net. Up along the boards. It comes out of the zone. That's a delayed offsides. And Voles can't control the pass in his skates. Brett Berner with the puck. Looking, Voles going to the net. And the shot just goes wide through the paint all the way out to the point. And North Hills keeps it in momentarily. And now it comes out. 3-on-1 develops for West Allegheny. It's Young going to the net. Shot. Masood kicks it behind the net. Nice job there by Caden Masood. And West Allegheny doing a nice job of keeping it in and keeping the pressure on. And Eleni Rapp has to go behind her own net to pick it up. Gets it out the Voles. West Allegheny keeps that from leaving the zone. It's Ryan Rome with the puck. He has it taken away from him along the boards. Voles, headman pass to Berner. Berner and Gaso going to the net. I'm sorry, it wasn't Gaso. And anyway, the puck comes out the center ice. North Hills has to regroup. They bring it in. Siebert makes a move, loses the puck momentarily, goes back and get it, shoots it toward the net, through a bunch of people, and Gaso couldn't get a stick on it. Goes wide into the far corner. North Hills now trying to put a push on. Taken away by West Allegheny. Zachary Gunn comes into the zone. From the far side, shoot goes behind Masood and out to the blue line, actually. And West Allegheny has to hustle back and get it. Gunn turns with it, gives it up to Gaso, to Pellegrino. Out to the point, Gaso will whip it around the boards all the way to the far side. Nobody there. West Allegheny will clear the zone. And it's Rydell with the puck. Gives it away. And it's West Allegheny loses control behind North Hills cage, but they don't let it leave the zone. There's a big hit there by Smith for North Hills. Right at the blue line, and North Hills comes out of the zone. Pellegrino gains the blue line and just dumps it in. Everybody goes to the bench. It's down into the near corner. West Allegheny skating out slowly out the center ice past everybody. Rydell will have to hustle back after it into his own zone. To our right side, North Hills going right to left. They clear the zone out to Foy. Foy can't control it. Taken away by Warwick. Going in right. Wrist shot from the top of the circle. And Anthony Dominic just cradles against that WA on his chest and holds on for the faceoff with 9:44 remaining in a scoreless first period. It'll be faceoff to the left side of Anthony Dominic. Faceoff goes around the boards, up the glass, and into the netting. And we'll have a faceoff again, right down to the left side of Anthony Dominic. Matt Berner for North Hills wins the faceoff momentarily, and West Allegheny takes it away. Rohal gets the puck. He'll get it into North Hills territory. Matt Berner gets the puck, but taken away by West Allegheny. Look out here. Shot. Score!
Oh, what a shot.
That's going to be an unassisted goal by Jarrett Meineke. And he took the puck top of the circle on the left side, walked it to the middle, came to the face-off circle on the right side, and just beat Masood low to the far side post. And it's 1-0 West Allegheny on an unassisted goal by Jarrett Meineke. Goal comes with 9:20 remaining here in the first period.
It was a wicked wrist shot just above the pad against the grain to the far post. It's really tricky for a goaltender when that shot comes back across their body like that.
Yeah,
and it was just placed right where it needed to be.
Comes North Allegheny out of their zone. 2-on-2 as they come out of the zone. Voles is going to pick it up. Voles turns on the half board on the far side. Sends it toward the net. Cut off by West Allegheny. That was Stasek. And it goes in right in front. And
Wow.
Dominic looking behind him with the trapper.
I think he's got it
in
with
the
the
5-hole,
trapper.
but he's got it. Keeping it a 1-0 game in favor of West Allegheny as he gets up in the blue paint, scoops it up with the trapper, and hands it to the official.
That was a really good save.
That came from behind the net, sort of behind the net in the corner, and a good one-time shot. West Allegheny wins the face-off. They go around the boards with it and clear it out of the zone. The Voles is right there. He dumps it right back in. Brett Berner on the forecheck. Can't do anything with it. But North Hills clears the zone. West Allegheny brings it right back in. Hustling back to get it behind his own net is Mike Byrne. Intercepted on the clearing attempt by Young for West Allegheny. And North Hills returns the favor. And here they come. It's Voles and Berner. Voles and Berner. And it's offsides as Voles takes a hit there right at the whistle.
That was really close to 2 men on the ice for West Allegheny there. I think that's one of the reasons he didn't get harder is one of the players coming in to lay a lick on him just had come on the ice, and there was still a player on the – so there was a pause so that it wouldn't be too many men on the ice, but it was really close.
So face-off right in front of the West Allegheny bench, just outside the blue line. And West Allegheny wins that on a nice kicking motion. They get it back, and here comes West Allegheny. It's Stasek with the puck. He'll get it down in deep. We get it behind the net. Going in after it's Petermal from the point. The shot hit something and went wide to the near side. And it's Gaso trying to get around Vidmar. And he will down into the corner. Set it up in front and loosen the paint. West Allegheny will come away with it. Big hit there from North Allegheny, Tony Pellegrino. Frees the puck for a moment, but West Allegheny will go back in behind their net to pick it up. Pass out of the zone. Here comes West Allegheny with a 1-0 lead. Gunn tried to get it ahead. That's going to be a delayed offside. No, it's good. North Hills will gain center red and then dump it in right in front of the West Allegheny bench. And it's Vidmar with the puck up along the boards. Can't get it out, though. Good play by Voles. Now skating with it in the corner. Sets it up in front. Tried to get it across the Burner. And Dominic got the stick on it to knock it off out of play for Burner. And it goes back the other way. West Allegheny now from behind North Hills net. They set up in front off the stick of Young. And here comes North Hills the other way. Dominic does a good job of stopping the first one. The rebound, he stops that one too, and the net's knocked off the moorings from behind. And we'll have a whistle in a 1-0 game here with 6:32 remaining here in the first.
Playing strong between the pipes right now, just playing big. Not over pursuing anything.
Yeah, he's just putting himself in position, letting the puck come to him. West Allegheny wins another one. Vidmar sends it around the board, just has a chance to be icing. Nope, they waved it off. It's a live puck. Nope, they did call icing. The one official says, shaking his head, it's almost like I didn't call icing on that. And I wouldn't be surprised, Brian, if we have a face-off at center ice.
Yeah, if they discuss it, they're not even going to discuss it.
They're not even going to discuss it. We'll have face-off to the left side of Anthony Dominic for West Allegheny. And West Allegheny will win it. Vidmar, same play. Around the boards. This time, it's DeFrancisco gets the puck. A headman past Burner. West Hills takes it away. Or West Allegheny. And Young will get it at center red. Dump it in. And Delaney Rapp goes after it, but she's checked off the puck. Comes out to the point for West Allegheny.
Look out.
Well, look, Burner almost got whacked in the cage.
There were about three that almost got it there.
And then set up in front, and Masood makes a stop as the puck was in the paint. And I couldn't see the West Allegheny player that was right there ready to whack it past him.
Everybody had ducked out of the way, but Burner had taken a hit, and he was sort of shaking the cobwebs off, and he had to hear that puck whistle by his ear before it hit the glass. It was so close. Oh, man.
That was Brendan Dorosky in the paint there trying to whack it in for goal number 2, but that didn't happen. Face-off is North Hills now trying to work it out of his own, the far boards. Headman pass to Scott. That's taken away by Matt Burner. Matt Burner trying to get around the deep, and Dominic had to get a pad on that, send it to the far boards. Behind the West Allegheny net now, up along the boards, and Laney Rapp will, at the point, will keep it in. And Scott has it in the high slot. Backhanded shot, kicked out by Dominic, and here comes West Allegheny. They'll just flip it to center circle. And DeFrancisco get it over to Rapp, too far for her. And Warwick skates past a couple. Headman pass to Scott, 98-97. West Allegheny gets it, though, and they send it around the boards. And Matt Burner takes a check, but gets it in behind the West Allegheny net. Laney Rapp does a good job of keeping it in and avoiding the check. Warwick now skating along the blue line, passes over to DeFrancisco. And that one trickled in past a couple players, right in on Dominic. He had to make the pad save. It comes up and out of the zone, and here comes West Allegheny. Oh, that's offsides, and I don't know about that. That was close.
Yeah. Because
he turned around and he was in first, but he did control it.
He did, yeah. There was just a slight bobble. So I'll give that one a 50-50.
Yeah, it could have gone either way, but that was real close. And that was Ryan Roll for West Allegheny. Tried to make that play. West Allegheny wins that one clean at center red, and they'll just dump it in. North Hills trying to get it up and out, and it does. Vidmar gets the puck, and he will dump it in, crossed angle, dump in behind North Hills cage. It's Rydell gets it out, across the blue line. They dump it right back in on net, and this should be an intentional offsides, and it should come all the way back into West Allegheny territory for the face-off. If he'd have dumped that one into the corner, it would have been okay, but he put it right in on net with his teammates trapped in the zone. Intentional offsides by definition.
That's right.
And West Allegheny wins the face-off. No harm, no foul. Come across the ice with the pass. Look out here, it's Roll. He shoots and scores! Wow. Ryan Roll picked it up on the near boards, went in on the half board, started skating toward the net, and he just shot it. And he had a screen, and Massoub, I don't think, saw that, Brian, because he never moved.
He couldn't have, no.
And it went in behind him, 2-0 West Allegheny with 4:10 remaining here in the first period.
And again, I'm starting to think that maybe these posts are flexible tonight because, it looked like there was absolutely nowhere for that puck to go. We saw that 3 or 4 times in the game before this one. And again, you just look at there was no way that it was going to find its way in, but somehow it did. The puck had eyes and found the back of the net.
John Siebert with the puck for North Hills, getting it out of the zone, up to the blue line. He bumps it ahead again as he got it back. West Allegheny has it. They will dump it in.
Goal scored number 67, Ryan Brohall. Assist number 19, Nick Scowron at 4:10.
Scowron gets an assist on that Rowan goal.
Not a lot of secondary assists happening tonight in these games.
No.
I think there was only one in the first game.
Yeah, there was a couple, but yeah. West Allegheny trying to get it out. Mr. Bowles, Tyler Bowles keeps it in for North Hills. West Allegheny gets it again in their own zone. Along the boards, they scrum for it over there. Pops up in the air. Brett Berner tried to get a hold of it. That doesn't happen. Mike Byrne has the puck. He tried to get it down in deep. That's taken away by Brendan Rossi, and he will send it down length. And this will be icing against West Allegheny. See, the safe thing to say is it's icing against the Indians.
Yeah, exactly. You're never wrong.
Face-off will be in the Indian zone.
Yes, the Indian goal scored by.
One of them there Indians.
That's right. 1 little, 2 little, 3,
there's
10 Indians.
10 Indians on the ice skating around. Puck goes in behind the West Allegheny net. Right in the slot. Look out here. Warwick has the puck. A nice defensive play by Vidmar to knock it off. And they try to center it again. West Allegheny is there. This time it was Stasek. And finally, West Allegheny gets it out of the zone. Nice back check there by the North Hills Indians. And they come back the other way. It's Matt Burner. Sends it in, hits Stasek, goes into the corner. Warwick all over him. but he gets it over to Vidmar. And North Hills now coming back the other way. Matt Berner trying to get around Stasek. He will for a moment. Tried to center in front. That doesn't happen. And West Allegheny gets it around the boards. And Laney Rapp out at the point for North Hills keeps it in and sends it down in deep. There's a puck directed toward the net by Scott for North Hills. That goes wide. Warwick has it now behind the net. Scott picks it up, tries to center in front. That's knocked back in behind. And Warwick has it in his feet now. And West Allegheny will try to clear it. Laney Rapp sends it toward the net. That's taken down by one of the West Allegheny Indians and send down the lane. DeFrancisco sends it behind his own net in North Hills territory. West Allegheny picks it up. Tried to send it across to an awaiting Martin Durkin. That never got there. And here comes West Allegheny, or North Hills the other way, and the puck pops up into West Allegheny's bench, and we'll have a face-off at center ice. .132 remaining in a 2-0 game. West Allegheny, and boy, was I wrong so far.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, I figured North Hills would be the one pounding the net, and it's West Allegheny. Color me wrong.
West Allegheny's doing a good job of making sure that all of North Hills' shots are their low percentage shots. They're from the perimeter.
And they're taking away the rebounds for the most part.
Yep.
Back in North Hills territory, out to the point, kept in by West Hills. Blocked the fan on a fan shot by Rossi, but he gets it down in deep, follows it in. North Hills gives chase along the half board. Out to the point, shot goes right into Masub. He fought that one off the trapper, but he held on with 1 tick over a minute left here to go in the first period. 2-0 West Allegheny. Trying to get one of those 2 wins to ensure their playoff berth.
That's right.
North Hills will win that faceoff. The official falls on top of Brett Berner for North Hills. He's now finally getting back into the play. North Hills has it in West Allegheny territory, taken away by Young. Here comes West Allegheny, under a minute to go, 45. Berner gets it up, Matt Berner up to Voles. Tyler Voles with a wrist shot right into Dominic. He'll glove that one, stand up. And running into him is one of the North Hills Indians. That's
West Allegheny just sending up some smoke signals. Stay away from our goalie.
Voles directing traffic at the top of the circle. And North Hills wins this one out to Siebert. Siebert just gets it down in deep. 30 to go here in the period. Up around the boards. And West Hills trying to get behind the D. They will, but he can't control the puck. It goes right in on Masub. And that was off the stick of number 33, Ryan Rome, for West Allegheny. He couldn't control it. He was behind the D, just couldn't control that pass. He'd have been in alone with 23 seconds exactly remaining here in period number 1. West Allegheny trying to make a change there.
Yep, they tried to sneak one out there, but the officials having none of that.
Face off to the right side of Masub. West Allegheny wins it clean. Slap shot right in on Masub. He held his ground and it lays there. And North Hills trying to clear. Doesn't happen. 14 to go in the period. West Allegheny won't let it clear the zone. They send it back in deep. And North Hills goes D to D behind the net, trying to make this period come to an end, which the buzzer will sound with West Allegheny on top of North Hills here at 84 Lumber Arena by the score of 2-0. And we will step away for a minute and come back and give you a quick review of period number 1 before they drop the puck here in period number 2 in a 2-0 West Allegheny lead.
There once was a boy wizard I'm Janelle Wright, a Panera Bread customer. I am the mother of 4 children, and I'm a professional violinist. After eating the breakfast power sandwich, I know that I'm fueled for the day and I feel satisfied. To me, this is the only fresh, wholesome option out there because the competitors have something that's processed that they're warming up in the microwave. What I love about the breakfast power sandwich are the wonderful ingredients. It's the all-natural egg, the Vermont white cheddar, and smoked ham on freshly baked whole grain. Something under 350 calories, and that's awesome. Panera Bread, make today better.
Welcome back to 84 Lumber Arena. I'm Al Lesh alongside Brian Fadeley, and we're getting ready for period number 2. And period number 1 was back and forth, but on the scoreboard, it's all West Allegheny 2-0 as Jarrett Meineke scored with 9:20 remaining in the first, unassisted. And then with 4:10 remaining, it was Ryan Roll scoring with an assist going to Martin.
Got a little update on out-of-town scores here that have to do with this game a little bit. Greater Latrobe and Moon, that game is over. Greater Latrobe won 3-1, and Bishop Canevin is going up against Erie Cathedral Prep, and that's in the second period, and it is Canevin with 1, Cathedral Prep with 3, and if that holds, Cathedral Prep will win the West.
Underway here in the second period, and North Hills comes out with a flurry. They shoot one on Dominic. He makes a save in front again, and that one's just redirected wide. And it's North Hills with some fire in their gut. They're coming out here burning. No pun intended. Here comes West Allegheny finally back the other way, trying to get something going. It's goal scorer Ryan Roll. Can't do anything with it. North Hills will clear the zone all the way back to West Allegheny territory. And it's Brendan Rossi turning with it. Passes on up to the other goal scorer, Jarrett Meineke. And West Allegheny having troubles getting out of their own zone. Foy now retreating back behind his own zone, being pressured by Matt Berner, and he comes away with the puck on the forecheck. And finally, West Allegheny triple teams him, takes it away. Here comes West Allegheny. Back the other way. Meineke trying to get around to D. That doesn't happen. And it's Matt Berner with Warwick coming up across the zone.
Offside.
And Warwick couldn't control the puck. He's offside on himself.
Yes, he is.
And with 15:43 remaining in the second, we'll have a face-off in this 2-0 West Allegheny game. Matt Berner flying on that shift, Brian. He was all over the place. And he's going to take the face-off.
Trying to lead by example.
And it comes all the way back, and Allegheny Rapp will have to get it. Sends it up ahead. And West Allegheny now trying to get it out of their own zone. And finally they will. Headman pass too far for Borowski. And North Hills will get it down in behind, off the side of the cage, actually, and bounces out in front of Dominic. And now North Hills trying to set up shop. Matt Berner trying to dive around one defender, hits the ice, but North Hills still has the puck along the half board. It's Warwick with the puck, out by the blue line now. Passes off to Rapp. Rapp will send it in behind the net. They try to get it out in front. North Hills doesn't. Goes right in on Dominic, and he has to kick that one aside.
Look out here.
It's West Allegheny trying to bring it back the other way. Brendan Dorosky in the far corner, and North Hills outman him, and they come out the other way. Matt Berner's got to be tired. He's been out here for a coon's age. You get it down to West Allegheny territory. West Allegheny will backhand it out the center ice. Finally, Berner goes to the bench. Gaso can't control it, and here comes it's West Allegheny coming in. They can't, well, North Hills can't get it out of the zone. They get a shot on from the point. It goes wide of Massoub. Massoub never saw that one. Finally, North Hills, Gaso comes up the other way. West Allegheny D to D. I'm telling you right now, Brian, West Allegheny is not looking like a 5-9 hockey team.
No,
tonight.
not at all.
Massoub stops the puck behind his own net for North Hills. West Allegheny has the puck out by the blue line, mishandled And North Hills will send it back down into West Allegheny territory. Dominic settles it down behind the cage.
Oh, that could have been a trip.
Yeah, in front of the North Hills bench. And Siebert went down and looking for the call. Nothing happening. North Hills, hey, shoot it.
Oh, look at that.
That was a beautiful feed from Gabe Weideman right out in front. I didn't see who got that. Was that Burner?
I think it might have been Vols that got the last stick on it.
No, I don't know. Burner's first one in line.
He could be pulling an Ovechkin, though. No matter who scores for the Capitals, Ovechkin has to be the first guy at the bench celebrating.
That's it. Goal comes with 13:20 remaining here in the second to cut the lead in half. It's a 2-1 game. I know an assist definitely went to Wiedemann. We'll have to see who got the goal. Here comes Vols back the other way for North Hills off the faceoff. It's 2-1. Vols with a wrist shot.
Boy, there was some snap on that shot, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was. It was up high in the zone. It got it all the way in, and Dominic had to reach up with the blocker. I believe it hit the shaft of his stick, went up into the netting. We'll have a face-off with 13:05 remaining. Face-off to the right side of Dominic. Waiting for the official to get back into place. West Allegheny will win the face-off. They send it around behind the net. It was Tyler Vols. They're going to give Pellegrino an assist on that as well.
The ever reclusive secondary assist.
Yeah. North Hills trying to set it up. West Allegheny takes it away. They get out to center ice. North Hills will dump it right back in, and North Hills pursuing. Here's Burner. Brett Burner running hard. Can't get there. West Allegheny clears the zone, and North Hills turns it right back in, making West Allegheny turn and go back after it. And they will clear it out to center ice. And Rome, headman pass here to Young. Can't get it toward the net. Siebert will clear it up, but not out. It's at the blue line.
Yeah, it was too many men for West A.
Way too many. They had 7, I believe.
Up, and they got it. They got it. The official just signaled it.
There was actually 7.
There was
almost more guys on the bench on the ice than there were on the bench on that one. Of course, I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, but you get the idea.
Yeah. First penalty of the game. It's going to be served by number 16, Brendan Dorosky. Penalty comes with 12:10 remaining. So North Hills with an opportunity to tie it up on the power play for the too many men on the ice penalty by West Allegheny. Here comes Burner over to Vols. He risks one. Blockered away by Dominic. North Hills still has the puck and it comes out to the blue line. Matt Burner with the puck. Walking along the blue line. Slap shot. Blocked out in front by Stasek rather. Stasek gets the puck, sends it up along the boards, but not out. Matt Burner will get it down in deep. Right back to Stasek for West Allegheny. West Allegheny can't get it out. It's Vols along the boards. Gets it out to Matt Burner. Matt Burner, big slap shot wide of the net. And the whistle blows as crease violation. And the faceoff will come outside the zone. And I believe that was Mike Byrne that was in the crease there for North Hills.
I'll tell you what, Vols has really developed a heavy wrist shot. He took that second shot in there, just a wrister, not a slap shot. It's just really heavy. It's not necessarily a fast shot, but man, there's something on it.
West Allegheny, Durkin gets that puck and will send it into the North Hills zone. Kill some time, but here comes North Hills right back the other way. Brett Burner bumps it behind the defender, around the net, around the boards he comes, all the way out top of the zone. Right in the middle, it passes off to Matt Burner. Then off of Dominic on the top of the net, and it rolled off the back. North Hills has the puck. Mike Byrne to Matt Burner to Brett Burner. Over to Vols. Vols slap shot. Blocked out in front. Back out to Brett Burner.
Another one
blocked. Tyler Vols.
Another one
blocked out in front. And finally, it's Rossi gets it up, but not out of his zone. West Allegheny having some issues here.
There was another trip by West A. That was a big time trip right there.
No call.
Nothing.
West Allegheny, that should be a high stick violation on
And that's what you're going to get
on North Hills, and the faceoff will come all the way back into their zone. As the whistle sounds, 14 seconds remaining in the North Hills power play on the too many men on the ice in West Allegheny. Dorosky was just told by his teammates, stay on the ice, get into play in 14 seconds. Face-off won by North Hills, trying to get up and out of the zone, and they will. It's Scott with the puck, bumps it ahead, trying to get it up to Pellegrino. That doesn't happen. West Allegheny walking in. Shot there, blocked aside off the stick of Meineke. And here comes Pellegrino for North Hills into the zone. Passes off to Scott. Scott shoots it. That's blocked into the corner by West Allegheny. They'll work it up along the boards. And back to full strength. Giacomino will get the puck. He'll send it in. That should be an intentional offsides as it was right in on net with West Allegheny players trapped in the zone.
It looks like that's what they're calling.
That's what they're calling. I mean, they were headed out, but they were in the zone, and you can't do that.
No, never, never.
Face-off in West Allegheny territory. 9:43 remaining. 2-1 game here. West Allegheny with that 1-goal lead. They win the face-off, and they'll whip it around the boards. Now comes in behind their own net, back to the near side on the boards. Trying to get it out. Squirts free to the far side. Finally, West Allegheny up the center circle. North Hill sticks all over the place. Take that away. Pellegrino skating up the far wing on the backhand. Stops right at the blue line. Slap shot. Blocked out in front. Another slap shot off of DeFrancisco. West Allegheny now will clear the zone. Gain center red and dump it in. Set it up in front. And up in the high slot. And off the backhand, one of the West Allegheny players, and I believe that was Rawl, goes right up into Masoub, and he'll glove that one, and he just flips it over into the face-off dot for the face-off with 8:52 remaining as a couple players were exchanging recipes for the weekend.
And let me just say that there have been a few players dumped in the zone in front of the net and right there. And it's been pretty funny because Eleni Rapp's been in on all of it. She's been in on all of it. She's taken every opportunity to get a stick in, to get a last shot in. Oh, you see they get mad and they pop up and they look and they're like, what do I do?
West Allegheny.
Was it you? Are you the one that knocked me down?
Yeah. West Allegheny, I was going to say they were short a player, but they wouldn't let them make the change, so they stood by the bench. As soon as the puck was dropped, they made the change.
That's fine. That's good coaching. That's a smart play. If you want to make that change and you can't get it.
North Hill's now trying to bring it into the zone. West Allegheny cuts it off at the blue line. Now they're at the red line, and they dump it in one-on-one. Rydell makes that play, but West Allegheny gets it back, taken away by Byrne, but it can't get it out. West Allegheny trying to make the play from the slot. That doesn't happen. Goes off a stick up into the netting. We'll have a face-off in North Hills territory.
Yeah, Rapp, she's been very noticeable in this game. She's back in the first period when West A had the 3-on-1. She was the defenseman that hustled back and got in the middle and made sure they couldn't make that pass across and intercepted a few passes. She's laid some guys out. She's been all over the place halfway through the game.
Big scrum for it along the far boards off the faceoff. West Allegheny keeps it in momentarily. Oh, another nice play to keep it in momentarily. And a third, this time he pulls it out. West Allegheny now scouring with the puck. He'll just get up near the blue line, put it right in on Masood. You probably heard it hit the stick. And North Hills now will work it out of the zone. Too far, but North Hills picks up the pass. Pellegrino brings it in. He'll shoot it right in on Dominic, and that almost handcuffed him but it went wide of the net, and West Allegheny will skate away with it. Behind the D is Rome. Couldn't catch up to it as Massoub's swatted the puck into the near corner. Fight for it behind the North Hills cage now. Up to get it and knock it in behind is Stasek. Works its way over into the far corner. Siebert digs it out for North Hills on the good back check there. For West Allegheny now has it. Rossi, wrist one. That hit a body, just went wide behind Massoub and wide of the net. Rossi now has it at the point for West Allegheny. Sends it into the corner. Work it up along the boards. Rossi has it again, just worked it along the boards. Carlisle sends it down into the corner, and Pellegrino picks it up behind the North Hills bench. Couldn't clear it out. North Hills now getting tired and can't get it out of the zone. And West Allegheny applying some pressure and making North Hills work. They finally, Siebert gets it. He will dump it down. This will be icing against North Hills. But in high school hockey, you can make the change. So that's a good play by John Siebert.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Fortunately, it's not the NHL because they really needed a change there.
Or college.
Yeah, exactly.
So the faceoff will be in North Hills territory to the left side of Caden Massoud. And North Hills will come up with it behind their own net. They whip it around the boards. Nobody there. Stepping up for it is West Allegheny to keep it in. Down into the corner. Up along the boards, up high and out of the zone. And North Hills finally trying to get something going here. And here comes North Hills at the blue line, and West Allegheny is there to take it away.
Puck just won't settle down for them right now.
No,
it's bouncing and hopping. They would have been offsides if they continued into the zone.
And
that's another intentional offside, is it not?
I don't know.
Did they even signal that one?
That faceoff should be at center ice,
Center ice,
where he shot it from. What happened was West Allegheny shot it in, and it hit one of the West Allegheny players as they were coming out of the zone. And the faceoff, instead of being at the faceoff dot for offsides, it'll be at center ice where he shot it from.
As I watched him shoot it, he was shooting it towards the net. If it would have got through, it would have definitely been eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely would have been. Why do they keep shooting at the net when there are players offside?
I'm venturing to say that the coaching staff told them put everything on net.
That could be.
Here comes North Hills, wrapping it around, and
he
scores!
My goodness.
Brett Berner came from all the way around. He picked the puck up along the boards, out by the blue line, skated along the boards, around the net, and he wrapped it around. And Anthony Dominic couldn't get over to the post in time, and suddenly it's 2-2. They got 3 up on the board for North Hills, but it's 2.
The speed of Berner right there.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh, man. Welcome to the party.
That should be another unassisted goal here, Brian, tonight. Goal comes with 5:21 remaining in the period. And we're all tied at 2 in the second. Deuce is wild. It's West Allegheny trying to wrap it around. Here's Berner again.
Assist number 44, Matt Berner.
Oh, they're giving Matt an assist.
Second period. Berner from Berner at 5:27.
But again, no secondary assist.
No secondary.
Delayed call coming up on West A.
Berner from Berner. Yeah, it's a tripping call. Oh, they're going to call hook. Okay, whatever. That was on Brett Berner. His speed caused that one, Brian. He was going down in the corner, and they couldn't do anything with him, so they hauled him down. And this will be on roll. Number 30, or Rome, rather, number 33. With 4:55 remaining. So North Hills with the power play off the face-off. They come out from D to D, and Vols puts it in on net, and Dominic has to glove that one and hold on.
And a good eye from Eagle-Eyed Winker over here with North Hills with 5 forwards on the power play right now.
True. Shot there,
and it's
loose it in.
It pays off.
Off the face-off. Again, they went D to D, this time from left to right. And
Well, it
they
could have been two centers. We don't know.
And that thing was definitely like a 1980s pinball machine.
Yeah, it
it
was.
ricocheted off about 3 different people, off some legs, and finally into the net. And it's with the power play goal, it's 3-2 North Hills.
Yeah, it barely found its way in. But it found its way in, and the 5-forward power play pays off.
4:43, that goal comes in the second period. And I don't even know. That hit so many people. I don't know who's getting the goal.
Yeah,
We have to wait on this one.
Yep. No clue who touched that one last.
So North Hill scores 3 unanswered and take the lead 3-2 here. Meineke takes the puck away from DeFrancisco, and North Hills returns the favor, and they come back the other way. It's Smith. Loses the puck, and there's Allegheny Rapp. She clears the zone. Let's say that's delayed offside, but West Allegheny has it in their own zone now. Coming back the other way, off a stick. And here comes Meineke back into the zone, trying to get around the D. Turns with it, gets around one at the face-off dot. He shoots it toward the net. And Masood kicks that one out.
So just flip the script on the last goal. Burner and Burner.
With the assist. Did I hear that Warwick, who had the goal?
I think so. Yeah. It was
98?
Warwick 98.
And Brett with the assist. So West Allegheny now trying to get it back, working the puck in the attacking zone. They get it out to the point. They shoot it. That hit something in front, and Masood makes a stop, and he threw the body out there a la Marc-Andre Fleury. And there's your gal.
There's pushing and shoving, and Rapp, she just went right through everybody and got right into his face and is standing there. She just pushed right through everybody. I love it.
And are we going to get a penalty call here? Yeah, we are. There's going to be a slashing call to somebody. Oh, on the goalie maybe. Because the official's going over to the bench now. I bet you it's on Caden Masood.
Could be.
And somebody's going to have to serve it. So North Hills takes their first penalty. No penalties in the first. You had 3 in the second here. Penalty will be served by Jeremy Pulaski.
Yep, 92.
Jeremiah Pulaski.
So it's getting interesting. Tensions are heating up a little bit. Physical plays picking up. Close game.
3:19 the penalty comes with 3:19 remaining. And now West A on the power play to try to tie it up. And North Hills will take the puck off the faceoff, send it down the lane. Dominic comes out in a butterfly, settles it down. And West Allegheny now coming back up the ice. Carlisle, crossed ice pass to Rome. Taken away neatly by Warwick. He'll get the puck and just flip it down the ice. Dominic out of the cage to the side, sets it up.
North Hills penalty, number 29, Caden Masood, 2-minute minor for slashing at 3:19 of the second period.
And here comes West Allegheny. It's Rome. Cross center red, across the blue line, trying to get around the D, puts it behind the net. Masood will send it to the corner. Rome has it there, sends it to Carlisle. Carlisle on the near side, out to the point to Foy. Foy back to Carlisle. Past him. Carlisle goes into the corner to go get it. Foy has to stop it from leaving the zone. And that slap shot hit something in front. Masood thought he had it and hit one of the other players and finally trickled back to Masood, who covered it up. And that almost was the game tire with 56 seconds remaining in the slashing call to Masood.
Yeah, that was a really good play by 81 Foy at the point. He gloved it out of the atmosphere and moonwalking a la Sergei Gonchar, dropped that puck down in one motion and took a slap shot that pinballed again.
The official's talking to Caden Masood about what, I have no idea, but
when that puck was sitting in there, the West State player did go down, and he might have been poking at the puck and caught his skate.
Oh,
And he might have just been saying, hey, look, calm down with the stick.
West Allegheny can't get it out. Burner couldn't get it. Rydell will find it and clear the zone for North Hills. West Allegheny has to retreat to their own zone and regroup. It's Scourin with the puck. Passes up to Meineke. Meineke across the red line. And he passes it right to John Siebert, who will dump it down the length to kill some more time. And 25 to go in that power play for West Allegheny. Vols and Meineke getting tied up behind the net there a little bit. And West Allegheny brings it into the zone. Look out here. He's walking toward the net. Loose in front. Shot and scored. That come off a skate and came right to Meineke for his second goal of the game, and that'll be a power play goal. He had an empty net as Masood was on the far post, and Meineke basically had an empty net as it came right to him as he was coming down the weak side. And we're all tied at 3. Power play goal comes with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining here in the second period. Face-off won by West Allegheny, and they send it down along the boards. Mike Byrne with the puck, bounces it up. Nice play there to Tyler Vols. Vols down the near wing in West Allegheny territory. Sets it up to Byrne. That's intercepted. Out the center ice it comes, and Brett Burner rather. Wow, what a move around Carlisle. But he loses control, and Vidmar with the puck. Whips it on the backhand around the boards out the center ice. We're under a minute to go here in period number 2. Watson on the backhand up to Byrne along the boards for North Hills. Byrne waving his hand at it, can't get it. And Mr. Young for West Allegheny gets it. And Watson has it taken away by West Allegheny. Out to the point it comes. And they shoot it toward the net, and that's blocked aside by DeFrancisco. Young now for West Allegheny with 26 to go in the period. Gets it out to the point. And it's Rossi. Sends it down in, and I believe that went up into the netting. And we'll have a face-off with 18.9 remaining here in the second period. Now they're going to say it went off a West Allegheny player, so it's going to come out to center ice outside the zone. North Hills wins the puck, wins the face-off. 14 to go in the period. They backhand it slowly toward the net. Dominic has to stick that one aside. 7 to go in the period. Look out here, West Allegheny 2-on-1 down low. And Masood makes the save on a sharp angle. And finally it comes loose right as the buzzer sounds.
And we got a penalty.
And we got a 20-minute mark. There is. Yes. So we'll have to see what this one is at the 20-minute mark. Right as the buzzer sound, there's a penalty called.
Yeah, they signaled a hook.
It was a hooking call on somebody.
Yeah, don't know on who, though.
So.
Yeah, he said, I believe he said 20 hook, but he did not specify red or white.
Well, there was a 20 white out there, and there was So I'm thinking T.J. Watson is going to get the call, but we'll have to wait to see. But at any rate, West Allegheny, I imagine, is going to be on the power play.
That's
to
the way
start
it looks.
Period number 3 in a tie game, 3-3. So we're going to step aside. We'll get our stats, and we'll do a little intermission report, and maybe update you on some AA games in this one. You're listening to PIHL Hockey here on Champ Sports Network. This is the back end of a doubleheader on Monday night here from RMU 84 Lumber Arena. We'll be right back.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah, and this is how I live united. I see too many kids miss out on moving up. Kids who could go on to college, but just need that extra little push. So every year, I take promising high school students on a college tour. We check out the dorms, the library, meet some professors, find out where the best late night grub stops are. It shows them that there's a whole world beyond their own. But what's even better is that most of these kids decide college is for them. I'm Nnamdi Asomugha. I show kids that a higher education means a brighter future. So when it comes to living united, I don't just wear the shirt, I live it. Join me.
It takes all of us working together to make a difference. Find out how you can live united for education. Give, advocate, volunteer. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
This is Charlie Batch, and you're listening to Champ Sports Network, where champions are heard.
You're listening to the Champ Sports Network, where champions are heard.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. The only thing I didn't learn in school today is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
And welcome back to 84 Lumber. I'm Al Lesh alongside Brian Fadeley here in the Intermission Report on Champ Sports Network, where you're listening to West Allegheny and North Hills doing battle. The Indians, which tribe will win tonight? We will find out. Right now, we're tied at 3 after 2. And here's how we got to this point. In the first period, West Allegheny scored first with 13:20 remaining in the first. It was I wrote down the wrong number here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was with 9:20 remaining. I'm sorry, I was looking at North Hills. With 9:20 remaining in the first, it was Jarrett Meineke scoring an unassisted goal to make it 1-0. Then with 4:10 remaining in the first, it was West Allegheny striking again. This time, it was Ryan Roll scoring an assist going to Scourin, and the score was 2-0 at the end of 1. In the second period, fireworks started, Brian. North Hill scores 3 unanswered. The first coming with 13:20 remaining. It was Tyler Voles, and he gets an assist from Jabe Wiedemann and also Tony Pellegrino. Makes it 2-1. Then with 5:21 remaining, it was Brett Berner getting assist from brother Matt Berner to make it 2-2. But wait, just seconds later, 4:43 remaining. It's a power play goal for North Hills to make it 3-2. The goal was pushed in by Cannon Warwick. It assists to the Berner brothers, Matt and Brett, to make it 3-2. West Allegheny wasn't done. They got a third goal of their own with 1:30 remaining in period number 2. Goal comes from Meineke, his second of the game. Jarrett scoring goals numbers 5 and 6 tonight, and ties it up at 3. But right at the end of the period, Brian, North Hills took a penalty, so West Allegheny will be on the power play for 2 full minutes to start period number 3. And the way they've been playing, that's got to be something if you're North Hills that you really got to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have a fresh sheet of ice, and West A's been moving the puck really, really well. They're getting the shots to the net, so it's going to be, a small hill to climb for North Hills to start this period, but certainly not insurmountable. But it is going to be interesting to see who's going to take away the momentum from the end of that period, because I think this game has been fairly even. There really haven't been that many ups and downs. So we'll see if You never know. The next one could win it the way this game's going.
Lots of Indians and no Cowboys to circle the
That's right.
wagons
No
tonight.
Cowboys to circle the wagons. None at all. So let's check in with some out-of-town scores. Well, around-town scores.
Around town.
Class A.
Double A.
Double A. Class A was earlier. Greater Latrobe and Moon, that's a final 3-1. Bishop Canevin and Erie Cathedral Prep. Erie Cathedral Prep is winning that one 7-2 in the third. So it does look like Erie Cathedral Prep will get their magic number and win the what is it, the West?
It's the Western Conference.
Western Conference. They'll win the Western Conference. Hampton played Norwin, and Hampton won that game 8-0. That one's the final. Chartiers Valley and Baldwin. We're going to double check. It's 2-0. 2-0 in the second, Baldwin. And then Shaler and Plum are 2-2 in the second. Twos are going wild right now in Double A. 2A.
2A. And that one there, that's a game that raised an eyebrow here.
Mm-hmm.
Because Shaler comes in with a game record of 13-2, and Plum 4-11, 4-11 with one tie. And you'd think that Shaler wouldn't have such a hard time with Plum, but Plum plays that kind of game where they can just frustrate a skilled team.
They get you off your game, and the next thing you know, you're wondering what's going on.
So
for sure. Interesting games outside. Interesting game here.
It's getting down to crunch time in PIHL. It won't be long. We'll be talking Penguin Cup, and then winners of the Penguin Cups will take on the winners of the Flyer Cups. And I didn't look. I can't remember where they're playing. Where are they playing the finals this year?
Yeah, I think it's at Pagula Ice Arena.
Pagula, up at Penn State, which is a great choice. Middle of the state. It's a great arena.
State-of-the-art facility.
Yeah. And the Penguin Cup this year, the semifinals will be right here at RMU. And the finals, again, down at the Consol Energy Center. And apparently in single A, as we watched the first game, if I'm a betting man, and if I was a betting man and I'm not, I would put a lot of money on Quaker Valley to be down at Consol.
Yeah, down at Consol again.
And in Double A here, it's a much tighter race. There's a lot more evenly matched teams, and it's a pick'em. Who's ever hot? And we were talking off air right just a few minutes ago, Brian. Look out for Greater Latrobe. It's been a perennial team that goes deep into the playoffs. They started the season out they were really struggling, couldn't find a win. Now they're stringing them together with the win tonight. They're 9-6-1, and look out because they're starting to heat up at just exactly the right time.
Yeah, and if things keep going that way, they might, and Quaker Valley might wind up with their own locker rooms down there at Consol. They just might as well build one because they're there every year.
That's funny.
I'm sure they got a spare room somewhere.
All right, we're getting ready for period number 3. And we'll see if we can't get who that penalty. We'll see who comes into the penalty box here for North Hills. But you say you saw the official say 20.
I believe he said 20. 21? 21. Close enough.
21. 21 would be Josh DeFrancisco.
Latrobe 7-2 since the start of December.
Yeah, that's way to go, Winker. That's Winker pulling up the stats.
That's quite a run right there.
I knew the beginning of the season they were way under 500, and they've been playing some hockey that we're used to seeing Greater Latrobe play. They're playing Wildcat hockey again. So Kurt Nevin Arena is being kind to them again.
Yeah, as it usually is.
Yeah. All right, both teams are back on the ice. North Hill's short one skater as he gets called for that hook. And West Allegheny with an opportunity to take the lead here in the third as we are underway. Foy gets the puck and he backhands it short. Look out here, short-handed attempt. And Dominic has to stop that one on the short side. And West Allegheny finally skating out from behind her net. Headman pass here. Carlisle trying to get around the defender. He will take the stick out of his hands. And Rydell says, hey, what's going on? The puck goes behind the net as Massoub had to make the stop. Comes out to the point. Stepping up is Foy, but it gets past him. And Rossi has to hustle it out from behind the net as Brett Berner forced him out. Here comes Rossi down the ice, cross the blue line. Wristed. Blocked aside off the window by John Siebert. And Roll with the puck. Rome behind the net for West Allegheny on the backhand. Goes out to the point to Rossi. Rossi goes cross ice with a sharp pass to Foy. Foy just wrists it toward the net. It bounces up, and Massoub had some problems with it. Didn't know where it was. It was between his legs as he turned around and looked.
Yeah,
laying in the paint.
Took a weird skip. It was a much more difficult save than it should have been.
1:01 remaining in the hooking call to DeFrancisco. West Allegheny with the face-off, and North Hills will win that, and they will clear it up, but not out of the zone. Nice keep there by West Allegheny. Lays in the face-off circle as they set up shop now. Shot toward the net. Massoub looking for it behind him. He turned it. It's still loose, and finally he got the legs out on top of it, and he got the whistle with 44 seconds remaining in West Allegheny. Twice now on shots that Massoub is really fighting the puck.
And apparently North Hills has decided they need net front presence. So Rapp is back on the ice.
Meineke with the faceoff. He wins it back cleanly for West Allegheny to the point.
Oh, see, there she goes. She's knocking him down.
She is.
That's her house.
Down into the corner, comes in, and Rapp has the puck. Plays it off to Siebert, and Siebert clears it out of the zone. Hustling back after it is Stasek, goes in behind his own net. 21 to go in the power play for West Allegheny. Giacomino looking for the pucks, and Stasek says, I'll take it in. Pellegrino pulls him down. That'll be a penalty on Pellegrino as Rapp touches up, and Pellegrino will go sit, and West Allegheny will have a two-man advantage for 8 seconds. As Pellegrino knew it, he got the stick into the skates, and down went Stasek.
Yeah, she's just been good all night, especially in front of the net.
Penalty comes with 15:07.
She's not the only female hockey player in this game tonight.
No.
West A has a couple.
Yes.
Backup goaltender, Emma Zavani, and Sydney Foy. And, of course, it's nothing new for them. They had Chelsea Birdsey, who was a great player for years.
There's a redirect from the point off the stick of Carlisle. That just goes wild. Comes out to Rossi. Back to 5-on-4. Shot from Rossi right into the trapper of Massoub. He's shaking the hand. That caught him wrong. And they're checking him out. Rapp and Matt Berner talking to Caden Massoub. He's still shaking that trapper hand.
Yeah, caught him on the palm.
On the palm.
Not in the glove.
Yes. So the face-off with 1:40 remaining in the man advantage for West Allegheny. Again, Rossi goes cross ice. Shot blocked out in front by Matt Berner. He has the puck, and he'll clear it. No!
Oh.
I thought he cleared it down before. He did a great job of flagging that one down. It was outside the zone, so they have to reset up.
Oh, that time he did it with the foot.
Oh, he's playing a little soccer. He gets it up to Rome. And a nice poke check error by Siebert. And Rome gets it back at center ice for West Allegheny, brings it into the zone, far side, up near the blue line, looking over the situation. Rome and Foy trade positions. Foy has the puck on the half board, far side. Slap shot right into Massoub. He kicks it into the corner, and right there's Carlisle to draw it in. Out to Foy. Foy to Carlisle. Set up, give and go to Carlisle. He couldn't get the shot off. It goes to the side of the net. They set up in front, shot and scored. And that's gonna be Ryan Rome with the power play goal. And they battled hard on the side of the net. They get it out in front, and Rome pounded it, redirected it, I should say, better term, behind Masub. It's a power play goal, and West Allegheny regains the lead 4-3.
Yeah, soft hands in front. It just came to him, and there was absolutely no delay in one motion, just like you said, more of a deflection than a shot up into the net. Really, really nice.
And there was a couple West Allegheny players on the side of the net. We'll have to wait to see who got the assist because I couldn't see.
Yeah, they were all digging.
Yeah. So Pellegrino now with the puck for North Hills, trailing by a goal here. West Allegheny trying to work it out of the zone. They will. Out to center ice, and North Hills just dumps it right back in. West Allegheny trying to work it out of the zone now. Durkin has the puck. Trying to clear the zone, get it out. Pellegrino stops it right just outside the blue line and brings it right back in. Pellegrino gets around Vidmar, gets a shot on. Dominic has to make the save. Pellegrino tried to put the big hit on, missed him, slid into the boards. Look out here, shot. Masub had to make the save off a nice toe drag by Brendan Dorosky. They battle for it along the boards. Dorosky with another shot. Gets blocked out to center ice. Vidmar now gets the puck center ice. Center red tries to dump it in. It gets into the zone, but no further. Gaso now with the puck for North Hills. Clears it up in the West Allegheny zone. And that was close to
it was again. Yep. And that was close for North Hills.
And it's Matt Berner now off the window. Here comes Scott. Scott with Warwick. He'll just shovel it toward Dominic. Dominic will have none of it. He just covers it up and holds on with 12:24 remaining in a 4-3 game here in the third. Face-off beat to the left side of Mr. Dominic. He's played a strong game in net. And North Hills wins that face-off too strong, goes all the way back into their own zone. Fidel has to go back after it. Good forecheck there. Tried to wrap it around. Didn't happen. And Meineke gets the puck in deep behind North Hills' net. Finally, North Hills comes away with it. It's Matt Berner up to Warwick. Warwick trying to get around to D. Rossi slows him down, and Stasek gets the puck off the boards for West Allegheny.
And West A's going to the box now, and an interference call.
An interference call. Yeah, he took Matt Berner down.
So now the turkey's on the table for the Indians.
It's going to be Garofalo for West Allegheny with the penalty.
Indians well known for turkey.
So North Allegheny now with a chance to tie with the man advantage. Here comes Brett Berner. Brett Berner skates in, passes up Voles, try to get around to D. It's Foy. Berner still with the puck, looking over the situation, goes out to Matt Berner, keeps it in, loses control of the puck, but he keeps it in, gets it back. Middle of the ice, slap shot, kicked aside by Dominic. Up along the boards, they scrum for it. Voles comes in, Tyler Voles, can't control it, look out here. It's Rome going for number 3. Brett Berner.
Yeah, he's not going to beat Brett Berner back to that.
Puts the burners on and gets back and picks it up. He's going to try to go back the other way. Can't get around Scourin. It's Voles, crossed ice to Matt Berner. Gets it down into the corner to Warwick. Warwick now being hounded there by Foy. Out to the point to Matt Berner, and he can't stop it. It goes all the way down the lane. There's 50 seconds remaining in the power play. Matt Berner hustles back after it, gets the pass from Massoud. Matt Berner brings it across the blue line, right in the middle of the ice. He shoots it, blocked in front, in the paint, and picked away by Young, and he'll send it down the length to kill some more time. We're down to 30 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Here comes Brett Burner now, far side on the backhand.
Change of speed.
Sets it up in the slot. Nobody there. West Allegheny, but they can't clear the zone. Siebert sends it across to Rydell. Rydell can't do anything with it, but send it down in deep. And West Allegheny is there to clear the zone. We're under 10 seconds to go in that man advantage. And Matt Burner turns and goes the other way. He's hauled down. No call. Comes out of the zone. And Garofalo set free. And now we got an offsides. And North Hills in ahead of the puck. Team's back at full strength, and we'll have a face-off right in front of the West Allegheny bench. 4-3 West Allegheny clinging to that 1-goal lead. They did a good job of killing off that penalty. Rydell gets the puck off the face-off, dumps it in. West Allegheny will clear it right back out to John Siebert at his own blue line, and he will send it back into West Allegheny territory. Foy sends it around his own net. Scott has it there. He gets it to Pellegrino. Pellegrino dumps off to Scott. Tried to get it over to Siebert, was pinching in.
Oh, look at that hook.
Yep. That doesn't happen. West Allegheny comes away with the puck. And Garofalo goes in after it for West Allegheny. He bumps Rydell, tries to get position on the puck, and the puck squirts free to the far side in the corner. Out to the point it comes. West Allegheny will keep it in deep. Send it around the boards. Work it down there. 5-player scrum. Oh, it's a late hit there by West Allegheny. Actually, it was right at the whistle.
Yeah, it was right at, and it wasn't. He was already off balance, and it's just a little bump right at the whistle.
Right at the whistle. And we'll have a face-off in North Hills territory to the left side of Caden Massoud. Shot attempt there by Dorosky failed, and West Allegheny has to stop North Hills advance in their own zone. Gunn gets it ahead to Dorosky. Dorosky, one on the world, shoots it in, got it in on Massoud. He had to make the stop, and it got cleared to the corner. North Hills now trying to work it out of the zone. Up the Vols, gets it out of the zone. Tyler Vols, he's trying to beat the entire West Allegheny team. Gets it into the zone, wraps it around the boards, and Dorosky sends it around the boards, and there's Rapp with the puck pinching in deep along the boards. And Foy with the puck now. He'll get the puck off the window and send it down the length. This will be icing West Allegheny. .7:59 left in period number 3. A 1-goal differential. .4-3. West Allegheny clinging to that lead. Off the face-off, the shot is blocked out in front. I've seen more sticks go flying in this game,
I'm
Brian.
telling you.
North Hills in their own zone. Rapp has it along the boards. Avoids a hit. The puck finally comes out of the zone. They try to get it hold to Tyler Vols. Rome intercepts that to Young. Young ahead to Carlisle. That doesn't happen, and Brett Burner going back the other way. He has Vols going to the net. The puck wanders off his stick, comes out to the top of the zone, and we got a penalty here on a slashing call. Looks like Brett Burner's going to go sit in the sin bin for North Hills. And the North Hills faithful not too happy with that call.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to that a little bit because there's another official who is not working this game, who is standing down the bottom by the doorway and is sort of instigating it. He's sort of adding fuel to the fire.
So West Allegheny can add to their lead here with the man advantage. It's minute 49 here remaining. They bring it into the zone. They dump it in behind the net. It's Carlisle back there. He loses control. It goes into the near corner. Rome has it now. Gets it back to Carlisle behind the North Hills net. Carlisle into the far corner. Pulls up shop, sets it up for Rome in front. Shoots the backhand right in on Masood, who is there in the butterfly to keep that one out of the cage with 1:25 remaining in the slash call to Brett Burner. .652 remaining in the game.
Nice face-off win.
West Allegheny one more time wins another one. They send it in behind the net into the near corner. Rome has it there. He's double teamed. Rome still has the puck, gets it down in deep to Carlisle. Carlisle walking in. Sorry, that was Rawl. Gets the shot off of Masoob's pads, and the whistle blew. The net was knocked off. Because I was going to say the rebound came out, and then I heard the whistle blow. I was like, what the heck? And they reset the net. 1:09 remaining in the penalty now. Right off the face-off, right in on net. And that would have been a high stick. It wouldn't have counted if it went in off the rebound.
Would have been impressive, though.
It would have been nice. But they do get it back toward Masood, and he smothers that one and holds on.
He's still, see, now, he's a referee that's not working, is antagonizing the fans.
I got you, yeah. North Hills gets the puck, they'll send it down the lane.
Flashed his badge like he's a sheriff.
Like a cop or something, yeah. And here comes Meineke. Meineke, he put the Jets on. He's behind the North Hills net. He sets it off, gets it back into the corner. They settle it down now behind the net. Garofalo gets it back to Meineke. Meineke sets it in the paint, and we got a crease violation. And, you know, Brian, when I was coaching, and I think you too, the players want to get real close to that net. And sometimes you tell them, you know, you back off about 8 to 10 feet, and you got a better chance of scoring.
Exactly.
But, you know,
I say that all the time. They want to get in tight, and everybody wants to come around from the backside and bang it in. But if you drive towards the net, get yourself in the crease and then back out.
Yeah.
Just come out to the hash marks. You'll find that nice soft area between the center and the defenseman, and you get yourself open more times than not instead of standing there trying to dig into the crease like that.
And Meineke's going to get a penalty here for West Allegheny. I think it's either going to be a rough or an interference, one of the two. He went into the zone, and he ran over one of the North. He's going to call for an elbow.
That was a.
But he ran over one of the North Hills players.
So that bothers me. Every time the parents say something, he's down there
egging them on.
He is. He's making it worse.
So for 9 seconds, it'll be 4-on-4, and then North Hills will have a power play. And North Hills has the puck. They come back the other way, trying to get around to D is Warwick. He will, behind the net, trying to wrap it around, and nice job by West Allegheny to thwart that attack.
Burner is set free.
So 5-on-4 now for North Hills, and they have the puck as Warwick did a skate around the zone once or twice. That went through the paint. Bowles goes back, sprouts it by the blue line, goes across to Matt Burner. Slap shot, just wide of the net, and it bounced over Brett Burner's stick. West Allegheny will clear the zone, and Matt Burner will hustle back after it.
He had an empty net tap in, and the puck was flat on the ice, and it whoop right over his blade.
It just hopped right over his stick. And here comes Brett Burner. This will be offsides, and that'll be all the way back. Brett Burner was trying to go in with the zone with the puck, had it knocked off a stick. He continued in, and that's that other thing we used to coach everybody is don't loop, stop and come back. If he just stopped to come back, he'd have been onside.
North Hills just called a timeout, I believe.
Yep.
Timeout, North Hills.
And that caused that intentional offsides.
You know, I got to mention, we said a lot of female players in this game tonight. West A having a couple, and I mentioned Chelsea Birdsey. I just talked to her the other day, and I have to send a shout out to a friend of mine, Taylor Hartley. Play against her in adult league. She's a defenseman, and her and some of her friends just went up to Wisconsin and played in the Labatt Blue Pond Hockey Tournament and won the women's division
That's
back
awesome.
to back. They won it this year. They won it last year. So congratulations to her for winning that. And telling you, there's more and more women hockey players in this area. And, you know, you go up there, Minnesota, Wisconsin, that area, and you win a championship, you're doing something right, because the hockey up there is really, really good. So that was pretty cool to see.
All right, so North Hills takes a timeout with 1:06 remaining in their man advantage, 4:42 remaining in the game, and they are trailing by 1 goal, 4-3 to West Allegheny. West Allegheny will send out their 4. It will be Rossi, Foy, Carlisle, and Rome. North Hills will send out the 2 burners, Byrne, Vols, and Warwick. And right off the face-off, it trickles into Massoub. And he'll smother that, and we'll do it all over again. Off the face-off, Matt Berner overskates the puck behind his own net. West Allegheny has it, shorthanded now in the attacking zone. Goes in behind the net. And Matt Berner now skating out from behind his net. Has some open ice on the far wing. Past both the benches. Dumps it deep into the West Allegheny zone. 40 seconds remaining in the man advantage, and they scrum behind Dominic in the cage. Coming out of it's Brett Berner. Walking in front. It's knocked off a stick. Out to Tyler Vols. To Matt Berner on the far wing.
Oh, look at that nice little saucer
pass all the way across to Brett Berner. The ball's right at the top of the house. He slap shot just goes wide. And Rossi will get the puck for West Allegheny and send it down length, and there's 14 to go in the power play. Crossed ice behind Brett Berner. He has to slow up. He gives it to Matt. Matt makes a move around one, across the blue line. Matt Berner drops it off for Tyler Vols. Vols backs up a little bit, goes across to Brett Berner. And we're back to even strength. Vols, look out here. He almost got attacked from behind. Shot from Brett Berner. Dominic makes the save. West Allegheny clears it out. 2-on-1. Now it's 1-on-0. Here comes it's Carlisle. He hit the pipe. Carlisle got in behind the D for West Allegheny. Hit the post. Here comes Brett Berner back the other way. He does the same. It trickles in on Dominic, and the net's knocked off the moorings.
Oh, man.
And from New York to L.A., it happens both ways, and it almost went in both times.
Berner's involved on both of those plays.
Berner gave it away
to
Carlisle. Carlisle goes in, hits the post. Berner gets it back, goes coast to coast, and tried to trickle it through the D, get behind him, and it trickled all the way in on Dominic, and it almost handcuffed him because it was like the proverbial pitcher's changeup. North Hills wins the face-off. They dump it in. Gaso sends it off the side of the cage. Gaso tries to center in front. Dominic sticks it out of danger, and here comes West Allegheny bringing it into the zone. It's Rawl, gets it in behind the North Hills net. Shot in front in the paint and knocked away by North Hills. Good job there to maintain composure. And Weideman dumps it in. He gets checked onto his face. But here comes West Allegheny out the other side. It's Meineke. Tried to hop around a defender. It goes behind the net. And all the way out to the point, and Foy now will shoot it. That goes wide of the net on a hard slap shot low to the ice. And North Hills has it now in the corner in their own zone. We're down to 2:10 to go in the game. West Allegheny clinging to that 1-goal lead. They walk it in from the corner. It's Meineke walking it in, and we
another
get
crease violation.
Yes, he's pointing outside. It's another crease violation again. Brian, they can't set up that close to the goaltender.
Yeah, and what I see on that play, I see a player backing into the crease and a player coming from the corner with the puck. And if you would skate up to the slot there when he gets to the corner of the net,
that would
a little dish backhand to you in the slot, you're going to have the whole net because the goalie's going to cheat over and take the near side post so you can't tuck it in. So you're shooting yourself in the foot by doing that is all you're doing.
It's funny when they were after the whistle blew. Caden Massoub was talking to one of the West Allegheny players. He was pointing to the paint.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Well, can't you tell it's blue? It's like it's different when the puck's out at the point and somebody's taking a shot.
West Allegheny trying to get that 5th goal in, and North Hills doing their best to keep it out. North Hills coming back the other way now. Warwick loses control of the puck, followed on by Matt Berner for North Hills in the attacking zone. Warwick picks it up, goes behind the net with it.
Delayed penalty.
Brent Berner.
Nope, they just pulled their goalie. Empty net for North Hills.
Shoots it in. Dominic kicks it out to the point. As you said, an empty net to our right, North Hills.
I don't know if anybody for North Hills knows.
And it goes all the way back into North Hills territory, but it's icing against West Allegheny, and the face-off will be in West Allegheny territory, and I wouldn't be surprised if West Allegheny calls timeout here.
Yeah, it was a good move by North Hills, getting the goalie off pretty much undetected. Nobody let them know they were already in the offensive zone.
1:15 remaining.
Yeah, they've used North Hills has used their timeout, so it looks like West A is going to call theirs right now.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
And I noticed our friend left down, and the parents are quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And they're back to just enjoying their game.
1:15 remaining in the game. West Allegheny clinging to that 1-goal lead. Both teams have used their timeouts. None of those left. And we have an empty net for North Hills. And we'll have a face-off in West Allegheny's territory. What more do you need to know?
Well, I could tell you
what
that it is a final, Canevin and Erie Cathedral Prep, and Erie Cathedral Prep wins that 7-2. And it's a final, Baldwin and Chartiers Valley. Baldwin wins that one 4-2. And Shaler is up 3-2 on Plum in the third.
There you go. So congratulations to Cathedral Prep. Up there, they play their games at Mercyhurst. Any you've been up there? It's a nice little arena. Arrival here of Robert Morris. So here we go, face-off. Minute 15 to go. North Hills can't control the face-off. It comes all the way back into North Hills territory. They race after it. Matt Berner gets there first. And they will clear the zone, but West Allegheny gets the puck. They'll shoot it down the length, and it just goes wide of the net. And that will be icing against West Allegheny. And that's the downside of not gaining the red line before you shoot it down that far. 57.5 to go. 1-goal difference. And this game means a lot to both of these teams. So
without North Hills being able to call a timeout, you can't really draw up a play. This is stuff that you have to work on beforehand. When you can't really communicate into your players, you don't have the opportunity. So
it's off to the left side. And West Allegheny wins it. Nice. They try to whip it around the boards and out. Siebert does a nice job for North Hills to keep it out. This is rolling toward the net, and it's in. It's in.
Boy, I'll tell you, if that net was another 5 feet away, Berner would have caught that puck.
Yes, he would have. He was catching fast. It goes in, and it's 5-3 West Allegheny, and I'm not sure who shot that. I couldn't see. There was a beam right in front of me.
Yeah, there's a beam right here. But, oh, my God, was Berner flying trying to catch that thing.
Was, just so that we can describe that for you, it was kind of a Murphy dump clearing out of the zone. It hit the center ice, and it just bounced and trickled and rolled. Yeah. And it was on edge, and I was watching, I was thinking, a lot of times the puck, when it gets up on edge like that, it'll turn and go.
Yep.
But it went straight and true right into the middle of the net, and Brett Berner, he gave it all, and he got there right as it was crossing the line.
Sydney Foy comes out on the ice for West A. So I believe that's only her second shift of the night, so they're giving her a little ice time towards the end of the game.
So it's 5-3 now, and Massoub comes back into between the pipes, and we down to 35 to go here, and West A will send it down the length, and this will be icing against West A with 31.7 remaining in the game. Let's see if we can't get an announcement here.
That wasn't a really smart play. You don't really need to ice the puck there.
No, just get it out.
Because there's 30 seconds left, and in hockey time, that's a lot of time.
And they pull Massoub again.
Yeah, exactly. You got an offensive zone face-off. If you score off the face-off here, then you've got 29 seconds to win one at center ice and tie the game. You're better off eating it behind your own net.
Face off. They scrum for it down in the corner. North Hills has it. Okay, Brett Berner tried to get it up. Siebert sends it toward the net.
Oh.
Knocked out of the paint there, just wide. Brett Berner has it behind. Looking around, he shoots.
Off
Dominic
the
makes
shoulder.
a save. Berner gets it again, shoots it toward the net on the backhand. That doesn't happen. Down to 7 to go. Out to the top, Matt Berner shoots it toward the net. Dominic makes the save. He holds on with 1.6 remaining in the game. And West Allegheny's going to skate out of here, folks, with a win. And North Hills' record is going to drop below 500. They're going to go to 8-9, and West Allegheny will go to 6-9-1. It's a mere formality here. It's 1.6 on the clock and a 5-3 score.
What a last-ditch effort by North Hills right there. That was a heck of a shift. But too little, too late.
Yep. Off the face-off right toward Dominic. Rebound comes out to Warwick. He slaps it off the outside of the left post right as the buzzer sounds. And this one is over with West Allegheny the victors in a 5-3 score. Mr. Jeff, did we ever get did they ever post who got that goal? 22. Number 22 was Nick Scourin.
That was incredible on both counts because
who is it? I didn't.
Lorenzo Giamarco got the goal.
Lorenzo. 28. I got him as 28. So Lorenzo gets the empty netter. Giacomino. And I'll tell you what, we'll step aside and we'll regroup and we'll get you the true facts and we'll wrap things up. And wow, what an exciting one.
Yeah,
we went from a blowout game to an exciting game. This one was good. It was evenly matched. So West Allegheny wins this one, the nightcap, by a score of 5-3 over North Hills. And we'll be right back here on Champ Sports Network to wrap things up for you.
I'm Scott Davis, the head of Panera Bread's culinary team, and I want to tell you about our new spinach power salad. The idea behind this salad is to give you sustainable energy to get you through the day. We started with baby spinach. Can't get better than that for a green. Roasted mushrooms, take some olive oil, you season them up, heat them over the fire real hot, caramelize them, add a hard-boiled egg to that, a little applewood smoked bacon, great smoky Vidalia onion vinaigrette that we created, and you top it off with some frizzled onions just for some fun. The new spinach power salad, only at Panera Bread. And don't forget Panera for all your catering needs.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. The only thing I didn't learn in school today is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
There once was a boy wizard whose name was Larry Smarter.
Larry, why weren't you in Professor Dinky Doodle's mythical creature classification class?
Well, I'm taking Algebra 2 in a foreign language.
Oh, so you can talk to unicorns?
Not exactly, unless they're French.
Larry wanted to go to college, so he visited knowhowtogo.org to find the classes he really needed. Getting into college doesn't happen magically. Learn more at knowhowtogo.org.
Brought to you by the American Council on Education, Lumina Foundation for Education, and the Ad Council.
This is Charlie Batch, and you're listening to Champ Sports Network, where champions are heard.
I'm Janelle Wright, a Panera Bread customer. I am the mother of 4 children, and I'm a professional violinist. After eating the breakfast power sandwich, I know that I'm fueled for the day and I feel satisfied. To me, this is the only fresh, wholesome option out there because the competitors have something that's processed that they're warming up in the microwave. What I love about the breakfast power sandwich are the wonderful ingredients. It's the all-natural egg, the Vermont white cheddar, and smoked ham on freshly baked whole grain bread. Something under 350 calories, and that's awesome. Panera Bread, make today better.
You're listening to the Champ Sports Network, where champions are heard.
Yeah, I saw that. Hey, welcome back here to 84 Lumber Arena, where you just heard West Allegheny Indians defeating the North Hills Indians by the score of 5-3 in our nightcap. And we did get the final goal. It was Lorenzo Giacomino, and he got that empty netter. But we'll review all the goals here for you. In the first period, it was West Allegheny getting on top first at the 9:20 mark. It was Barrett Meineke scoring and with unassisted, and it was 1-0 West Allegheny. At the 4:10 mark, West Allegheny strikes again. This time it was Ryan Roll. He scores, and an assist goes to Scourin. 2-0 West Allegheny, and that's how the first period ended. The second period was pretty much all North Hills. This is when they made their big push. They score 3 unanswered in the second period. With 13:20 remaining, it was Tyler Voles gets the goal, and assists go to Gabe Wiedemann and Tony Pellegrino. It's 2-1 at that point. Then, with 5:21 remaining, it was Brett Berner getting the goal, and assist going to Matt Berner. 2-2. Don't go away. A power play goal by North Hills puts them in front 3-2. It's the goal by number 98, Gannon Warwick, and assists go to Brett and Matt Berner. 3-2 North Hills. And at that point, you thought, oh boy, they're taking control of this game. No, not so fast. West Allegheny ties it up with 1:30 remaining in the second period. Again, Jarrett Meineke, another unassisted goal, ties it up at 3. And right at the end of that second period, North Hills takes a penalty. It was I can't remember who that was. Anyway, they took a penalty, so West Allegheny had the clean ice and 2 minutes of power play to start the second period. They didn't score, but they did score a power play with 13 minutes and 53 seconds remaining to take the 4-3 lead. That goal was an unassisted goal scored by Ryan Rome. And West Allegheny had the lead that they would never relinquish. With 48 seconds remaining, it was an empty netter for West Allegheny, and that came off the stick of Lorenzo Camino, and 5-3, West Allegheny takes the victor, and they advanced their record to 6-9-1. North Hills falls to 8-9-0. And the standings don't change as far as they're concerned, but West Allegheny is one game closer to securing. I think they needed 2 wins to secure a playoff spot. They currently sit in a playoff spot, but if they have one more win in the remaining games, they are definitely in the playoffs. So congratulations to West Allegheny on that one. Stars of the game. Brian and I talked it over. The number 3 star for North Hills is Brett Berner. And the number 2 star for West Allegheny is Ryan Rome. And the number 1 star for West Allegheny is Jarrett Meineke with his 2 goals, and he was all over the ice.
Yeah, Meineke had the Midas touch.
The Midas touch. That's it. So, yeah, we already went over the games tonight. And so that's it. That'll wrap things up here from 84 Lumber Arena, our doubleheader, Monday night doubleheader on Champ Sports Network. It's been a while since we've been on the air.
That's right.
We come back with a doubleheader.
That's right.
And hopefully we'll have more for you down the stretch as the playoffs are within sight. Again, West Allegheny, 5. North Hills, 3 in the nightcap. In the first game of the night, it was Quaker Valley 8 and Montour 1. And that's our doubleheader here on Champ Sports Network. I hope you enjoyed PIHL action here on Champ Sports. I'm Al Lesh.
Brian Fadeley.
Saying good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.